On a bitch, that's for y'all. We the players in the game. Cliff notes, cliff notes, cliff notes, cliff notes. Cliff notes, cliff notes, cliff notes.
What's going on, everybody? It's SI6 Live Pod. We're here. Everybody has been excited for this. SI6 first live pod. We're here. We're at the Wells Fargo Center before the Sixers vs. Celtics season opener. We got my man Jay Sean here. You can introduce yourself, do whatever you.
Jay Sean here. Power of Jay on Twitter.
That's a terrible. Don't listen to them.
Don't listen to them.
That joint sucks.
Listen, don't listen to them. Just follow me. That's it.
Don't do it.
Great follow. Probably the best follow you can follow.
He made 76. It's kind of good too.
My guy.
Follow my boy Kevin Rice behind the camera too.
Yeah, we got Kev behind the camera, Kevin Rice. We got people behind us. We got my man Tyler behind us. Other people are not. They're not really paying attention.
You got Z.
But
we'll hop right into it though, real quick. Game starts.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. My man's Zoe here. Somebody got to bend down here. I think Darian just wanted to hop right into it.
We'll hop right into it real quick.
61-21.
61-21.
61-21.
60 games, so we won 60 games. So real quick, Jashawn, what we talking about first?
So we got team player awards coming up first. So what awards
Let's start off with MVP.
MVP of the team. MVP of the team.
So these awards are going to be of the team. We're not doing NBA because we're SI6-5, we're 6-6. I don't really care about none of the NBA because they all trash compared to us. So everybody agrees with that. Sixers are winning the chip this year. So there's going to be team player awards. You know what I'm saying? So who want to start with that?
So my MVP, we had this discussion earlier today
about
Ben's hypothetical jump shot. He doesn't have one right now. So the hypothetical jump shot equations it's not a thing.
It is a thing.
Joel Embiid is obviously our best player, hands down. Why are you looking at me like this? Hands down. Joel Embiid is our MVP. We move how Embiid moves, right?
Yeah.
Wrong or right?
Yeah.
All right, so he's our MVP. That's my pick.
Okay.
I actually want to just wait for this argument to happen. So I'm gonna just.
So you want me to go next?
Yeah, you.
Hold on. Our MVP is going to be Ben.
Oh my God.
It's going to be Ben. It's like a unanimous, remember how Steph got the unanimous MVP? It's going to be like that. Because he is going to shoot the ball.
Shoot threes.
He is going to shoot the ball.
I believe that.
He is going to shoot the ball. And other than shooting the ball, he does everything else. He is more important than his team than Embiid.
He don't believe himself.
So wait, no.
He is more important than his team than Embiid.
Do we win more games with
No. Yes or no? It's Ben or Embiid at this point. Who's your MVP?
My
no
MVP
hypotheticals. Who's your MVP?
My MVP is going to be Embiid. If we
Okay,
win,
that's it.
if he plays,
moving on.
No.
Who's the defensive player of the year?
No, but you see how he tries to avoid the argument?
No, because y'all pulling in hypotheticals. That's
It's
not
not
a thing.
it's not a hypothetical.
If Ben shoots
have
the
a-
ball,
I have a-
Even without Ben shooting, we win more games with Ben and without Embiid than we do with Embiid and without Ben.
when was your first time doing drugs?
So that's not a thing. So it's
That's not a
just
thing. Defensive player of the year.
y'all see this, right?
Defensive player of the year for our team.
Don't you
I think
dare.
it's going to go to Horford. I think Horford's going to be our most important defensive player because he's going to listen.
Well, you know what? This is for the team.
That's a good
So
point.
okay.
This is for the team. So listen,
We got to
when
look
Embiid-
into the camera. Y'all keep
when Embiid-
acting like we not out here. Like, we out here.
We're so used to talking to each other. So
That's a good point, though.
So the reason I choose Horford is when Embiid's out, Horford's going to be the one in. We already know what he can do defensively. He can guard on perimeter a little bit, enough. He guard on perimeter enough.
He's a good perimeter defender.
The paint, he's a great rim protector, and he's consistent. And the reason I put him over Embiid is only because he's Embiid's backup when Embiid's not going to be playing, and we know Embiid's going to miss some games.
So my most important defender is going to be Ben Simmons because I feel as though my wild take of the season is going to be Ben winning Defensive Player of the Year.
I see Ben get killed sometimes, though.
He gets killed because it's really times he doesn't feel like.
That's what I'm
defense.
saying. So how can you?
But I think the team's identity this season is going to be defense, and I think Ben has bought into that. And he knows he's one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. So I feel like Ben is going to be like, all right, I'm taking it upon myself to.
It's going to be Embiid.
You know how you talking so many absolutes.
No, it's going to be Embiid.
So Embiid's your answer for everything. You got it.
Well, yeah, cool. That's basically what we got.
I'm right about a lot of things.
You're not.
MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. That's very obvious. No, I'm tripping. That's out of my ass.
But we're talking about team.
We're talking about a team defense.
For
bro.
the team. If we're saying Embiid's the MVP, why wouldn't he be the best defender on the team too?
Listen. Embiid's not going to be there every night. He's not going to
He's only playing 68 games a year.
to my point.
Shaq won
Defensive
MVP
MVP is defensive MVP. MVP is somebody who's there, who produces on a consistent basis, who's going to hold it down for you regardless. To my point, to my decision, Horford's going to hold it down regardless. He's going to play more games unless he has a significant injury. But that's
Do you remember when Horford won Defensive Player of the Year in Boston?
No, but he was very important. He was
very important to that team.
But we all ignored
important to that team and guarded us. Stop looking at the camera, bro. Stop looking at the camera.
Also, who's going to be the sixth man of the year? I'm moving on.
No, but you can't keep doing that.
Yo, let him take his L.
When you're right, you're right.
I feel like you're just not acknowledging your L.
Sixth man of the year.
6 minutes a year, Matisse. I'm not even arguing like that. Matisse.
Duh.
Okay.
Matisse.
Hold on.
No. Do it. No. All right, so look. Flashback in time. He used to call himself Jay Burke for Trey Burke. Oh my God.
So what?
It's a still recording. I hope it is.
We're good.
All right. He used to call himself Jay Burke because when Trey Burke came out of Michigan.
Well, Trey
so
third in the depth chart.
yeah.
So what?
I told you Markel was gonna have a better season than Trey Burke.
Still my man. He's not, but he's not.
CTE.
Right.
It's not CC.
Markel's gonna wind up not getting any take. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Markel's he's the sixth man of the Magic.
Okay.
So how is he not going to
continue? That's not going to continue.
MVP Joel, defensive MVP Joel.
No.
What do we think?
I'm surprised you didn't say six man Joel because apparently he's the greatest player to ever play basketball.
Right. Just say Joel. Just say Joel, bro.
Celtics versus 76ers tonight. What do we think's going to happen?
I'm expecting a gap in the score column.
A gap
For
I don't understand what any of this means,
bro.
Huh?
So
hold on.
Look.
They just need to read. They just need to read.
So look, we talked about it earlier. So the Celtics have a starting lineup of Kemba, Jaylen Brown, Tatum. We was arguing who had the 4. Is Hayward the 4? Like, no matter who they have, them losing Marcus.
They don't have anything for us.
Them losing.
Is Marcus Smart starting?
If he is, that makes him even smaller. Like,
nah, there's
no matter what whoever they
Is
have.
Marcus Smart starting for the Celtics?
That sucks.
Wow.
So Kemba, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Enes Kanter. Bro, the Sixers' whole starting lineup is over 6'6". There's no way they beating us tonight, bro.
So Kemba.
So Hayward starts tonight.
Tatum, Brown, Hayward, and Kanter, and then Marcus Smart up the bench.
So Hayward starts tonight.
Kevin was wrong.
Six
folks.
man.
Kevin's not usually wrong.
All right, so
wrong,
basically we should win by 10 points.
Yeah, I think we killed them.
We should win by more than 10, but we need to absolutely dominate this team tonight because they've beaten the shit out of us for the last.
Yeah, we owe them. We owe them.
With getting one of their best players off that team, we really truly have to be the better team.
This is how I look at it. If you look back at our matchups,
I understand. I understand.
If you look back at our matchups against the Celtics, players that have had significant roles in beating us. Horford, he's now on our team. Mm-hmm. Morris, who always used to hit big shots against us.
You know
he's now in the bum ass Knicks.
But you know why we're going to win? Because Aaron Baines ain't Celtic no more.
No, oh my God, I forgot about Aaron Baines, bro.
Aaron Baines.
Yo,
single game, and he's in Phoenix now.
Aaron Baines gone.
So we're gonna win just on strength of that. But let's wrap it up for the folks.
No, we don't even have to. We
gotta wrap it up.
No, because we got some guests out here that.
Oh yeah,
we definitely have some guests.
Oh, Zoe is the closest.
Zoe, come here.
Come to the pot. Oh, Zoe doesn't have a mic. Can somebody? Can we mic Zoe up real fast?
I'll give Zoe my mic.
First of all, plug yourself. Who are you?
I'm Zoe. On Twitter @tweets_by_Zoe.
Might be the best Sixers Twitter member.
I'm the anti-me. Extremely humble.
right.
My brother is the yin to my yang. Absolutely. So what was the question again?
I forgot. Honestly.
Expectations of our Sixers this season.
Regular season, 61-21.
Okay.
Postseason, I like us walking to the finals.
Walking.
And
Over the
I
Bucks.
say over the Bucks.
Okay.
I think the toughest round will be the finals, where we will beat. I've been going back and forth on this.
Okay.
I've really been going. I've really been going back and
It's not
forth
gonna be.
on
It's
this.
not gonna be a cakewalk.
I really have. But man, I really think it's going to be us versus the Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
I like us beating
I was
the
not
Nuggets.
expecting.
Nah.
I was not
I didn't
expecting
like
that.
it.
So why the Nuggets are low key a sleeper, bro? They're really good.
Very
I think
much
they're
a
going to
sleeper.
fold in the playoffs
Very
at
much
some
a
point.
sleeper. I actually like the Nuggets depth. My second, so I'm also very good at pivoting.
Okay.
My second choice. I also like us versus the Clippers.
Okay. No, I like it very much.
On this pod?
Yes. Go
Who it
ahead.
is. I like us versus the Clippers as well.
Okay.
Last night was also a telltale sign, right? So like, I think that now that we got through the Warriors dynasty, the small ball, and like this is what wins, blah blah blah. I think Elton Brand was kind of foreshadowing what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Because now you see, you got to be able to go to your bench and bring a couple more long motherfuckers. off your bench.
Even if you look at it with the Lakers, they start AD and JaVale,
Right.
and they were low key killing the Clippers, and just
Exactly.
Kawhi happened.
He goes to the bench and he just rattles off 4 or 5 more.
Yeah.
We go to the bench, we can rattle off 4 or 5 more.
Yeah.
We go to Matisse, we go to Mike Scott,
Yeah.
we go to Big Game James.
Yeah.
We need those guys. Like that's not like those guys are household names because those are guys we actually need. Like we're gonna need those guys in the pivotal minutes.
Yeah.
Not only during the season, but especially in the playoffs. Because when load management comes into play, and when you get into the first and second and the third rounds, and you get into your Eastern Conference Finals, I really think that those guys are gonna be more crucial than we think.
Okay.
I think that I think a premium was placed on that depth because you're going to want to be able to go to a Kyle O'Quinn in the Eastern Conference Finals and be like, I just need 5 minutes. Like I just need
Solid
5
5
solid
minutes. 5 tough minutes,
so
yep.
we can rest Al Horford, so we can rest Embiid.
Yeah.
I just need 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Don't fuck up. Like you got 6 fouls, use them. Like, I don't care what you do. I just need 5 solid minutes.
Right.
So I can let him breathe, take a bit of an inhaler, and like be done with it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I honestly think that the toughest foes they'll face this year will be the Bucks, and it will be a tie between the Clippers and the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are a very, very good team.
For the record, you expect a championship from
I
us.
expect a championship.
You
I
expect
really
a-
do.
honestly,
I think
All
that.
right.
So this will be our 3rd year chasing a 50-plus win record. I think the first year we were all surprised. I think last year we all expected it. This year, I'm thinking championship. There's no reason why this team can't win a championship.
I feel
Exactly.
the same exact way, bro.
So that's tweets by Zoe, one of the best Sixers Twitter followers.
Appreciate you, bro.
His graphic will be somewhere down here once I decide to edit this. But we're here. This guy's best
Bye. Ryan Coulter in the background. Thank you, Dad.
Everybody
Thank
saw
you,
it.
Dave. Love you, bro.
I tried to do that. I'm gonna try it again.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Of course.
He didn't dab me the first time. He didn't even see it.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you,
So
bro.
we're gonna bring Darian. Yo, Darian is walking around with a bottle of Crown Royal. He's lit. He's lit. Hey, we're here with my man Tyler. You can plug yourself, tell him your Twitter, whatever you do. Hurry up.
They already know the vibes. It's fine. They already know the vibes. My man Tyler. Tyler Ricketines, one of the best riders on the ringer, aka the best rider on the ringer. People know.
He said he claims he's the best. He's best across the country.
I claim nothing.
I believe it. I'm not even gonna lie. I believe it. So yeah, I wouldn't claim that if I didn't believe it. I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
claim
ask
it
you the
wasn't
same
true.
question. What are your expectations for the Sixers this year?
Honestly, the Sixers are a really good team. You know what I mean? As long as Joel Embiid stays healthy, this is a 58 to 61 team. At the very, very minimum, a 53-win team. And so, the expectations should be high for the Sixers. You know, the Eastern Conference is very much shrinked up. The Bucks are not as good as they used to be. Last year, the Bucks were great. This year, they've lost some people, and so there is no world in which, you know, as of right now in Game 1, the Sixers cannot capitalize on the fact that they are the kings of the East. Right. And so, the only issue with the Sixers is that if injuries happen, you know, if the lineups don't work, they're going to be a team that suffers in the first 30 games. And so the assumption is that they can figure it out. The assumption is that they've been building to this moment right now for 4 or 5 years. They can figure this out. And if they can't, something is intrinsically wrong with not only with Brett Brown, but the upper management, but also the process. Sam Hinkie didn't die for folks to not win 60 games. So listen,
We have a Sam Hinkie mention.
That's a
ask
message.
about it. Ask about it.
That's a message. That's a message.
Ask
Yeah,
about it.
sips beer.
That's a message.
Ask about it.
I mean, nothing he said was wrong.
Yeah, at all. At
If
all.
we don't achieve what we were sent to do from 2014, 15, that season to now, then everything we endured.
So here's a critical question. If we don't at least make the Eastern Conference Finals this season, we fall. No, listen. If we don't at least make the Eastern Conference Finals this season, does this team? First of all, I think we fire Brett Brown. What else happens with the entire team?
And
do
so,
we keep the core of Al Horford, Josh Richardson, Ben Simmons, or do we?
Inside the organization, the assumption was last year that if Brett Brown didn't win his first game, his first series, he was gone.
Yeah. Okay.
If that's the truth, right? If at least what folks tell me is the truth, he made it to the first series. They played a very competitive series, right? Brett Brown's a good coach, great developmental coach. The thing about this now is that you can't get rid of coaches who are actually good, right? And so the issue becomes that if you like Brett Brown, keep him, right? We're at the moment now where if you reach the Eastern Conference Finals, what they should, you can't fire Brett Brown. And also, let's say at the very minimum he doesn't, you still shouldn't probably fire Brett Brown. He's a good coach. He recruits good folks. He pays good money. You know what I'm saying? He's in the know.
Yeah. Right.
He develops our guys very well, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And so, don't fire Brett Brown. Let's see what the season looks like. But the upper side of this is 60 to 62 games. The bottom is 53. If we don't achieve that, well, we have a big conversation.
So we're just gonna.
You heard it.
We're just gonna leave it at that. My man Tyler.
Pop back
Appreciate
in, Jay.
you.
Pop in, Jay. Come on, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Well, I thought Ty was about to jump my dap,
Jay,
like Zoe just
Pop
did.
back in, man.
Yo, he's trying to sum me on my own pie. You see this?
Live in
I'm not
Philly.
trying to do anything.